Right, the Scrum framework is primarily a project management perspective, doesn't really cover off engineering practices. So I'm just going to go through the high-level flow. The product owner will go through and put together the backlog of stories, define the features, laying out the business value we want to accomplish. Typically, they'll get help by other people from the team, often a business analyst. That will provide the basis for some sort of planning effort. Then we'll take a look at actually executing on that plan, which is in sprints. So we'll have a sprint planning meeting. The product owner will introduce the stories that have been lined up for discussion at that planning meeting. The team will review the stories, decide, hey, here's the ones we're going to go through and take on, and volunteer for them and start executing. The execution part of Scrum doesn't call out practices like pairing, test-driven development. So whatever practices the team's using, they're going to go through and execute. Does, however, call out an idea of definition of done, or we get measured by delivering high-quality working software. So at the end of our time frame, Scrum suggests 2 to 4 weeks, but we really tend to 2 weeks or smaller size from a LeanDog perspective. So at the end, we'll have a show and tell. In some ways, this is the proof of the pudding. Hey, did we actually deliver? The product owner is going to take a look at what's delivered. Hopefully there's some collaboration during the sprint, but the show and tell is the ultimate final point where that kind of determination is going to be made. Does the story pass or not? We might bring up some items that need to be changed. Those items would flow back into the backlog. The next step is a retrospective. Hey, how well did things go? What was the good things that happened? What were the bad things that happened? And then what kind of changes can we make now? That time frame is quite different than, let's say, lessons learned from the waterfall side. We're actually going to take and roll that right into our next meeting, which is the next sprint planning meeting. Now, as we're executing every day, we're going to have a team meeting. A lot of teams have it in the morning, and it's a regular time meeting, and it's called the daily Scrum. This is going to be something that should not last more than 15 minutes. We'll go through and talk about, hey, what did I get done so far? What do I plan to get done in the next day? And what roadblocks or issues do I have? Shouldn't take very long to go through. The other thing is that this is not a report to the Scrum Master. It's how the team works together to see, hey, what's going on? Oh, maybe I can help you with that. We don't discuss the details of those kinds of things inside the daily Scrum. It's going to be maybe a quick huddle after that meeting. And that goes through and pretty well is the process. We do talk about burn downs, how we do it on progress through that, but that's really what the Scrum framework's all about.